ready to launch for day 2. Let's hop in and get rolling. You guys might not be able to see, but there is a goat right there. So a quick update, we are over halfway to the bridge to nowhere. Yeah, it sounds a bit odd, but you'll understand when we get there. I'll probably reapply sunscreen soon because the sun beats down like a mother. So we've now made it to the bridge to nowhere. You can tell because the jet boat's behind me here. We're gonna hike up these stairs and we'll be off 45 minutes there and back. So right behind me isn't the bridge to nowhere, it's just a bridge that is going to the bridge to nowhere. So guys, we've made it to a lookout point for the bridge to nowhere, which is this bridge right here. It's a concrete arch bridge, right just sort of sitting here in the middle of the jungle. And we're gonna head down there and figure out why there's a concrete bridge in the middle of a jungle. So the bridge to nowhere was basically built by farmers, or by an engineer and 3 apprentices for farmers when the national government was in control, and it was going to go somewhere. And there's actually the bridge to somewhere, which is an identical bridge across the Whanganui River, and they were going to build a bridge over the Whanganui River to connect them. And this was all used for farmland, because a little farther up that way, which was the road into town, was a bit flatter. And behind the camera is an old swing bridge. It is more of a rope and some wood left over. But basically they built this bridge with some wood scaffolding, dropped them into the river, and you had the bridge. It took them 18 months. Not too bad, to be honest, compared to some construction projects we have today. And the jet boat operator gave us some cookies, so he's awesome. Shout out to you guys. So this bridge closed down shortly after it was opened, really, because the government changed to the Labour Party, so they lost funding for the area out here. And only less than 10 years after this bridge was built, it was all grass. It stayed that way for over 20 years, and then tourists started coming out here on steamboats from Whanganui all the way up to Tamarani, is that right? Taumanui, with 2 stops along the way. So there's really not much else here except for this concrete bridge, so that is why there's a concrete bridge here in the jungle. There were 40 farmers out here at max at one point, now there are none. We're gonna head back down to the river. It'll take us about an hour and a half to get to the Marae, Tieke, the hut where we're staying tonight. It takes the jet boat 10 minutes. Onwards. How to break a bridge 101. Lecture 2. 1, 2, 3, jump! So guys, I'm having a beer now on the way down to Tieke because there's no alcohol allowed at Tieke. However, there is a fully licensed bar right across the river from it. And this Spates Summit Lime, it's a twist cap actually, and it has a little question on it. It's a cricket question, and it is, how many ducks did Danny Morrison get in his career? So what I'm going to do is I'll post a poll right here in the card of the video, and I'll answer the question tomorrow, and you guys can use the poll to guess how many ducks Danny Morrison got in his career. And we might check out the bar later. We'll have to see how we're feeling. Cheers. So we've now arrived and set up at Tieke, and we'll go check out the place, give you a campsite tour. So unlike John Call, the bunks and the kitchen are actually separate. So here's the kitchen area and the dining, and then across the way over there is the bunk room, and then over here is the marae, and the tent sites are back around down there.